So do you want to go through your roll of honour?
Oh, jeez, now that put me on the spot straight away.
How many All-Irelands?
2 All-Irelands, 5 Leinsters, 3 National Leagues, 2 Labour Cups, I think. 1 Senior Football Championship with the Wood, 2 intermediate medals. And I think I also have an under-21 Leinster medal with Meath. Yeah, that was kind of how it started in '85. So.
I think you're also forgetting.
Oh, I forgot my 3 All-Stars and my Texaco Player of the Year. Yeah, I forgot them.
What year was Texaco Player of the Year?
87.
87, yeah. Yeah. So how big would you like your statue on the Kilmainhamwood?
Yeah, well, I'm just wondering when that might be coming out. Oh no, that stuff doesn't resonate with me, but sure, whatever will be, not at all, no. Just glad to be from Kilmainhamwood, part of the family around here, so yeah.
No, and yeah, it's like so many big games. Did you find would you find to be a difference in your head when you're playing an All-Ireland final versus a league game with Kilmainhamwood?
I'm sure back in the day when I was a younger man, 22, 23, I didn't mind. Every game was the same, but as you get older, you started thinking about it, worrying about it. But no, I'd like to think my playing career went very good, but it coincided both my inter-county career and my club career. So they were both hand in hand, and I had the best of both worlds. And I'd be forever grateful for it.
Yeah, and so honestly, like, you didn't just become as good a player as you did overnight. Like, who would say would help you develop as a player?
Well, sure, if anyone that knows me around the wood from an early age, I was always kicking ball in the street at Kilmainhamwood. I was thinking about this coming down the car. This actual building here, we used to kick the ball up against the back wall over as you walk up towards the church. Myself and David Keoghan and the Red Plunkett and Dominic slam against the wall, and when we were 14, maybe, see, there was only under 14, there was no under 12 back in my day.
Yeah.
And we could gather here on the street and we'd be kicking ball from our houses up towards McMahon's here. In the middle of the street, there could be 20 of us waiting to go to a football match.
Yeah.
There was in fact all cars, and so 10 up one side, 10 up the other, and competing and acting a maggot. So they are my earliest memories of football in Kilmainhamwood.
Would you be playing soccer or Gaelic on the street?
All Gaelic. Oh no, there's no such thing as soccer back in them days.
Right.
It's all Gaelic.
And yeah,
Just messing, waiting for our lift to go to underage matches, and we'd all gather at a certain time and be kicking ball on the street.
And just like
Basically the middle of the street.
be boys crashing to the concrete and shoulders and
Well, not just like that, just competing and just passing and messing. But yeah, back in the day, late 70s, mid 70s, late 70s, yeah.
Did my own granddad, P. Corbley.
P was some man, yeah. He was myself and P go back a long, long way. He was always a brilliant man to encourage all the youth around Kilmainhamwood as far as football is concerned. He was at me for a long time to go in with the minors and underage, but I wouldn't go in. And eventually, when I did go in on the Meath team, your granddad drove me to matches in the early days. And sure was great. He was delighted. I was delighted that I knew someone that was bringing me to matches, and he was a great rallying force around Kilmainhamwood, you know. So there's a long history of Corbley involvement in the club.
Maybe you might tell a different story, but Dad said that he told him that when you first got into the Meath team that they were saying, "Who's this lad? He can't even do a press up."
Oh, that would be true, yeah. Me and training and press ups and stuff like that, physical stuff. No. So it would be one of the bugbears I have now that I'm 60. That back in the day there wasn't enough gym work. It would have probably enhanced my career as well if there was some gym work. There's probably too much of it today, but my upper body strength and all that would have been something that I probably lacked a bit compared to Rourke and some of the other lads, which I contributed in a different way. But I would have loved to have done gym work back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, how do you think you'd fare today in kind of
Good question, Richie. It's a difficult game. I'd still like to think I'd have an influence somewhere because I could use the owl head and pick up space, but it's a completely different game today, so I don't know how I would have managed. And fitness-wise, a question mark as well, and this level that they have to get up to today. But Yeah, it's an interesting question. I don't know. I'd still like that I could find a way.
Yeah, no, like, I think just myself, like watching Keane Ward play for the Cubs there lately, he's obviously getting up in age and
Yeah.
doesn't do much tracking back, but he's still very effective. So,
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
I do think there is room for a good forward.
Oh, yeah. If he's a good, if you can use the head and he's adaptable and all that, yeah, I'd like to think that could still, maybe not to the same extent back in our day, but I'd still like to think it could make a contribution.
So obviously, you played for so many years. Who would you say was the best manager you ever had, with the biggest influence on improving your game?
Probably in those three managers in my time was probably when I started out with Matty Kerrigan with the under-21s, and then obviously Sean, about and then Dennis, and Paddy Clark.
Yeah.
Paddy Clark was a big influence around the club when we won the championships back in 95 and 96. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it true about the bottles of Budweiser you give if you won a competition at the end of training?
I can't remember them. Could have been. My memory on that would be I wouldn't be great, but them boys would all remember that. Yeah. Did he say that? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I can't remember them things. My memory on certain things would be very poor.
Towards the end of training, they're off a sprint or a penalty competition.
All right, yeah, could be. Yeah, he brought something different to it. All right, yeah. Wouldn't happen today, handing out bottles of Budweiser after training.
Maybe not.
I wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't have bet against it there personally.
Oh yeah, it's the happy mix. It's the happy mix.
It's the happy
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, free taking was your speciality.
Yeah, as it turned out, yeah.
How did you? Was that something you just did yourself?
Yeah, I suppose it was, from kicking ball against the walls at home and all that, and accuracy was a big part of my game. And I remember back when we won the intermediate championship in '82, I was kicking the frees. I was only 18, and so we subsequently won that. But we played senior for 2 or 3 years, and I didn't practice, and so went down a hill. And then when I was called in on the Meath team, Sean asked me he gave me a bag of balls one day, and we went down to Cork to play a game, and he says, "You're taking the frees today," and I was absolutely brutal. It was a wet day like this morning, and I was poor, and he threw me the bag of balls on the way home on the train. He says, "Practice," and as they say, the rest is history. I practiced religiously, but I knew I was good at them. I was always good at them. So, but I took it upon myself to practice every night.
And was there any little things? Honestly, you kicked a lot of points with the whole hill booing you.
Ah, yeah. That was part and parcel. But you knew from kicking up here in the field at night you had the work done, so that didn't faze me. Thank God.
So it didn't. But it's very different kicking when.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, but it goes hand in hand, and practice makes perfect. It's to say, it's like the football, it's like the golfer, it's like anything in life. And not being big headed, but I actually like kicking frees. I knew I was good at them. So pressure in the early days didn't bother me. It probably did in my latter days, but in the early days, no. I enjoy kicking frees actually. Yeah. So part and parcel of my game. So yeah.
It must be. How much do you miss playing football?
Do I miss?
Yeah.
Not now anymore, but I did in the early days. But it's amazing when I still go to some of the club matches now. I started going because of Ryan playing, and I still have a great affinity with the club, even though I don't go to as many games as I used to. But I still love going, and the juices would start flowing all right, yeah. But you do get to a stage, Rich, and you say, no, you can't go back. The body might be willing, but the mind might be willing, but the body, no. This body is broken down at this stage. Yeah.
I asked this to Ray, and different answer, but obviously you were on some of the hardiest Meath teams going, kind of renowned for being tough.
Yeah.
Was there anything Sean taught you, or was it kind of the spirit of the lads?
It was just the spirit of the lads, Richie. It was just every individual was different. We were never ever told to go out and do this, do that. You have to get this fella, blah blah blah. It was just individual we had. It was a tough game at the time. It still is today in some regards. It's probably diluted down a bit the man-on-man stuff. But back in the day, I always remember Mickey Lyles when he crossed the white line. He said, "That's my domain," and he just do whatever it took to win. So it was never. Sean never said it, but we were a well-balanced, structured team for the days that we played, and thankfully we were very successful.
If you ever remarked Mickey in training, would he be?
No. Yeah, it'd be competitive. It always had to be competitive, but not the Mickey Lyons you probably see it in the sun, on a Sunday afternoon in Cole Park. No. It was tough at times. Don't get me wrong, but all within was kept for Sunday.
Yeah. I was thinking of the famous Foley's goal.
Yeah.
Were you?
I was next.
Yes.
And when I seen the move develop, and I wasn't too far from goal, hanging around, and I seen it developing, and I had already my mind made up just to palm it in, and Kevin stole me thunder. But I don't mind. An unsung hero. So yeah, Kevin. Yeah. I nearly took the head of him on the way back out, but I made sure I didn't hit him too hard. Yeah. I had my mind made up and all, just to palm it in, but that was some goal.
Was that your favourite ever moment in the football field?
I'd say probably winning my first All-Ireland, Richie, yeah. With the club anyway, or with the county. I still remember the 3rd of October 1982 when we won the Intermediate Championship. That was a big day. And sure, subsequently winning the Senior Championship in 96. Great days.
Yeah.
Great days. Great memories.
So obviously you basically played with two different Kilmainhamwood teams.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I played with all the old boys back in 82, and then I played with the new crew in the early 90s.
And was there anything different about the characteristics of those teams? What would you say was better?
Well, with no great disrespect to the 82 team, they wouldn't match the 96 team. They were, like, every time you see the photographs of them from where they came from at under 12, the whole way they developed into men and into footballers, they were a class apart. I hope the days will return to Kilmainhamwood, but it's very hard to see in my lifetime. I hope it does, but they're an exceptional bunch of lads. They're talented beyond belief, and for them all to come together and to be talented in different positions and be able to do their job. If there was one regret looking back, we should have won more, but they were all, what would you call it, finding their way in life. Young men like to play football, like to party, like to whatever else was going into it. But I'm sure if you asked them today, they'd say that we should have won more. But we have to be happy with a lot.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say the same thing I said to Ray. But, I still can't believe kind of what happened in many ways. Like my old football career was just so different, underage was losing every game.
Yeah.
Good few years.
Yeah.
When I got on the junior A team, we were losing nearly every game.
Yeah. It is difficult, but to be fair, the club has always kept going. Even back in my day, growing up, I used to sit on the wind at Keoghan's or at the bridge there at our house, waiting on somebody to bring me to matches. And they were great days. And it's not that Kilmainhamwood were winning everything, but they were beaten, I think, in 74 and 78 in 2 intermediate finals. But there was somebody said, no matter where, you wouldn't even remember this, there used to be tournament matches every week, and Kilmainhamwood would always field a team. They'd always get lads to go, and it was great days, brilliant days. That's probably what got me so interested in football. All that crack back in the mid to late 70s. Oh, like it's hard to believe today, looking back, but there was always matches on, festivals, tournament matches, and Kilmainhamwood was always, they were always going, and you could be in Mull on a Tuesday night, you could be in Nobber on a Friday night or Sunday. It was brilliant days, and lads would always turn up. We always had a very competitive intermediate team back in them days.
It seems like there was more of an emphasis on actually playing games, whereas now I'm often a little bit, I feel there's so much of an emphasis on training. Yeah, sure, even, now to be fair, the training would usually be good enough, but it was always games. Yeah. And then the crack after. It was a nice mix. What do you mean here for the crack after?
Well, so we trained hard, and you'd play the match, and it was always back to it was no matter where matches were played. If it were played in Mulla, it was always McKenna's pub in Mulla, or if it was round the county in Kells, you might go into I can't think of the pub in Kells, but always back to Naba. So it was always a bit of crack, like, you know.
Come on in, Larry.
Hello, Larry.
Come on in.
Is that my friend Larry?
Yeah.
Is Larry is Larry actually on time? Is he? I'm finished. You can start now. You were out last night too. Yeah. Oh Lord. Oh, you're right. This pull you got out of his mind or something. Think he's doing it.
I'm just trying to make a bit of a film about the trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. Am I done?
Yes, so.
I don't mind if you want to do another bit, I'll keep talking.
I'll ask you one more thing.
Yeah, who is my favourite footballer to play alongside? Larry's just after walking in.
I suppose, yeah, I will ask you. Who would you say is the best player ever played?
Oh, Larry.
I actually would. I decided Sweety's in trouble. Sweety, it's the idols with them, he'd be inside.
Sit down there and say.
Yeah, tell the story, come on. See him beside me there, young man.
That's why I went to box because it's Sweety as well.
Jeez, you look fucking rough, boy.
I am rough.
Yeah. You could have waited another 2 hours.
But there is a girl with makeup, isn't it? No, but I used to say to Smoothie, it's the best put down ever, but and the best answer. I'd say, you fucky, I got you on the meat team.
Did you say that?
To me, go and you get yourself on.
You did try.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Wides don't help.
Ah, Lord, yes, yeah. Great days. Great days.
And yeah, Brian, any advice you'd have for current crop of Kilmainhamwood or current Meath lads?
Oh, I don't know. You're looking at the Kilmainhamwood lads to see them competing. As long as you're competing, it's great to see them. So next year now is a big year to win the Junior B.
Yeah.
Big time. So if you can move on from this, unlucky in the semi-final against Karen Ross.
Yeah.
Probably on the balance of play they deserved it, but we could have snuck it. Yeah. And the next, definitely to win the Junior B next year and try and move up, because as you said, you are after coming from losing matches. So if you start winning matches, it breeds a little bit of positivity. Yeah. And stay together and stick together. That's what we done, through thick and thin.
They actually could do something that we'd never done. They could do 2 or 3 in a row if they got their act together.
Yeah.
Because at this level they're starting at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would expect them to.
Yeah. Yeah, the talent's there. There is nice talent coming along, so you get back on the team.
I thought we were going to win.
Lord, Jesus, only for young Gillick. And he was only back that night. Luke Gillick to kick the equalising score.
Sorry, which game?
The Karen Ross game.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's Peter's son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he had knee trouble. Sorry, we're not finished. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord, is there no one else?
Thanks, man. I'm going to need a bigger couch.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get in here, Shane. I'm done. Yeah, yeah.